Many viewers look at images of our fragmentary medieval horseshoes and suggest that they're oxen shoes. This video briefly addresses this issue. Let me explain how I know that what I have found are not ox shoes. As I explain, also know that all the Coronado experts who've looked at these artifacts agree that these are horseshoes or mule shoes rather than ox shoes. I say horse or mule shoes because we know the horses were smaller back then. Many of these shoes are small. The question is, are they from mules or are they from horses that had smaller hooves? Unlike horses, oxen have cloven hooves, so their shoes had to be made in two pieces. Horseshoes begin as one piece and often break into two. We often find fragmentary horseshoes of all ages in the field. Wear is often on the front of the hoof and therefore the shoe, which is why the shoes break there so frequently. Other aspects of the morphology are also different between horse and ox shoes. For example, the size, orientation, and placement of nail holes differs between the two. If any of my Coronado expedition artifacts were an ox shoe, it would be a very big deal, and here's why. Most oxen are just strong cattle used as draft animals for farming and hauling. They're much hardier and could haul much heavier loads than horses. But historians have concluded that there were no wagons or carts on the Coronado expedition, and therefore no need for oxen. Of course, there were cattle along and other livestock that the expedition ate. They were a moving commissary. But as of now, no authentic ox shoes related to the Coronado expedition have been found. These animals were not likely shoed. Expedition documents talk about how all the lambs lost their hooves early in the expedition owing to the rough terrain. We've found numerous ox shoes dating to later times, and their morphology is quite distinctive from that of the medieval horseshoe. If you look carefully, you can see the difference between the end of a broken horseshoe and the unbroken end of an ox shoe. This reinforces that our interpretation of these as horse or mule shoes is appropriate.